So let's move on to ways to reduce or manage your stress. Do you guys have any things that you personally use? Or like
So one thing that you can do to reduce stress is to always be in the moment, or to practice presence or mindfulness. A lot of times we find that our brains are constantly on the go, and you can't just sit down and be present in the moment. So practicing mindful meditation, just like focusing on your breathing, would be an excellent way just to notice what your body is going through. Notice your heart rate, your pulse is skyrocketed, and actually firsthand witness it go down with every breath. You can feel it going down, which is actually one of a different type of exercise routine that I've just started, was doing like a high intensity exercise, and then during the rest time, your only rest is your breaths. So you count your breaths, and it keeps you in the moment. It keeps you aware of what your body is going through, but it also allows you to get the exercise benefits of it, like the oxygen consumption.
And a quote that comes to mind, talking about like stresses, and it ties in perfectly with this, is, don't quote me on it, but I think it's called, or it says, a coward dies 1,000 times a day and a warrior dies once. So what that means to me, and what it actually means, according to the author, is that when you constantly worry about like a what if scenario, or what could happen if the economy goes down, or I lose my job, or I don't reach my fitness goal, you continue playing that scenario in your mind, you're constantly stressing yourself out over something that may not even happen. So what that worrying or dying 1,000 times a day, that means you're constantly playing over a mental movie that is something that's fear-based. It's not actually in reality. It may not even happen. So why not forget about it, push it to the back of your mind, don't even put any thought into it. If it does happen, then approach it and deal with it properly. So that's what that means to me, is not letting those mental movies play a part in your life consistently. Use it to your advantage when you need to. If it does happen, or if something needs to be dealt with, then approach it accordingly. But don't let that mental movie just tear your mind up and increase your stress hormones. Okay, yeah. Going back on things that reduce stress or help manage it, yoga is a good one. So it's a form of, like, I don't even know if it's considered exercise, but it's a form of mindfulness and moving the body physically and helping connect your mind and body, physical body and spirit. It's something that all three of us actually do a little bit to complement our workouts in the gym here at Sculpt. And I love it for the mental relaxation, and it just de-stresses me as well as normal exercise does. So yoga's a good one. Meditation's also pretty well. And then it could be anything that's personal to you, whether it's a walk in the park, riding a bike,
Oh, I love being outside.
spending time in nature.
Journaling.
Maybe not in the winter time, but when it warms up.
Doing what you enjoy.
Yeah. And making time for yourself, that's always the most important in my mind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's a good introduction to stresses, and good things about it, bad things about it, and ways to reduce and manage it.